TJ, or is it because you are a junior, you've been here for a few years, and you've been out there?
I think it's a little bit of both. I'm out there making the calls and checks and everything, and also I've been here for a little bit and I understand the scheme and everything, so I think both of those play into each other.
You making the calls for the entire defense or just the linebackers?
Entire defense.
How important are tackles to you? Your tackle totals? Is that something you look at?
I'm not really sure right now. I just go out and try to play like as hard as I can. I'm really not sure about.
Would a 100 tackle season be meaningful to you?
Yeah, definitely. It means I'm running around making plays, so I'm sure I'll eclipse that this year.
We get a sheet at the end of every game that has tackles on it, but I assume the coaches do their own list. Is that right? Do you know how that works?
Yeah, I think so. When they go back through the film and do all of the grading and everything, I'm sure that's up there.
I think we had you for 88 last year. What did they have for you?
Probably 88.
The numbers are usually pretty similar.
Yeah.
As far as just the biggest obstacle going into the season, what do you think the biggest obstacle is to making sure this defense plays to where it was last year?
Just focusing on the details. All of the small things, the little things are really important. Those add up to, eventually making big plays and just understanding the ins and outs and everything.
What do you think the biggest step you've made with your own personal game has been?
Understanding the details. That's been a big focus, this off season and going into camp and everything. Just the little things.
Coach Muschamp said that Florida and Clemson, he felt like hurt y'all with the RPO game last year. Has seeing it more in practice helped you guys get used to it, get accustomed to it, prepared for it better?
Yes, definitely.
What have you learned? Any secrets of it? Is it just a matter of getting reps and recognition and
reps, recognition, and everyone doing their job?
Yeah.
How much has the up-tempo offense kind of changed the way practice has gone just for the whole team?
It's gotten us used to the up-tempo, moving fast, and it's helped the defense understand, that we have to get our calls in and understand, what to expect in certain formations so we can line up faster and play fast.
How do you think you guys did against, the up-tempo defense? You saw your up-tempo offenses. You saw a couple of last year.
I think we did pretty good. I just think, like with the fact that we understand what we have to do in our own scheme now and just seeing everything, all of these different formations is definitely going to help us line up faster.
Has it created a bigger workload in practice because there's simply more plays in the amount of time?
No, practice is always fast. It's always a lot to understand, but I think the way that we practice prepares us for the game.
How have Sherrod and Eldridge looked, and what's the competition like between those two guys?
They both look really good. I don't really know about any competition. Everyone's getting reps, so I think that both of those guys will be able to come in and help us wherever they get put at and whenever they get put in.
What do each of those guys bring?
El has some experience. He's older. Sherrod's fast. He's one of the younger guys, but he'll be playing. Both of the guys will be playing. So I think they both have their own qualities of how they play and within our scheme and everything. And I think that, they'll be able to make plays for us.
What do you see that's different about Sherrod this year as opposed to last?
He's full of confidence this year. Definitely full of confidence. And, having that year under his belt and being able just to go out and play fast, that's definitely big for him. So.
Is this the first year you think he'll be able to translate his actual speed, his physical speed to actual speed on the field just because he now knows where he's going?
Yeah, definitely. When you're confident and understand what's going on and what you're supposed to do, you definitely can play faster because you're not thinking as much. So I definitely think he'll be able to play a lot faster.
Is there somebody at middle linebacker behind you that you feel like you particularly need to groom because they have to be ready this year?
I think we have a lot of guys that, a few guys that take reps with Sherrod and Rosendo, but, both of those guys, they'll be ready to go in whenever they get put in, and it's up to the coaches on however they determine who goes in and when, but I think both of the guys are really good, so.
You think Rosendo's been able to get better even though he's not able to do full contact yet?
Yeah, meters and everything, he's still answering every question and doing what he's supposed to do and understanding what he's supposed to do. Now it's just a matter of physical reps and everything, but I think that he's still been locked in with everything that he's supposed to do, so I'm sure that once he gets in, he'll be comfortable with what he has to do. No problem.